Welcome, listeners, to Why Walking Matters, the Science Explained. I'm Tatiana, your host. If you joined me for the last episode, you'll remember we explored the top 5 ways to incorporate walking into daily life. A deep, science-backed look at how small, intentional habits can turn walking into a powerful daily lifestyle anchor. I've already heard from some of you who've started adding micro walks, after dinner strolls, and active commute walks into your routine. And I love that you're putting these ideas into action. And not to worry, if you haven't yet had a chance to share how you've incorporated walking into your daily routine, you can still send me a text and I will share your story on the next episode. In this episode, I want to break down some of the most popular walking methods that have been showing up in fitness research and all over social media. These simple, number-based routines are easy to remember and are surprisingly effective. First up, the 2-2-1 method. 2 minutes of brisk walking, 2 minutes of jogging, and 1 minute easy walking. It's basically interval training without the intimidation factor. Great for boosting your heart rate, improving endurance, and keeping the workout interesting. Next is the viral 666 walking challenge. That's a 6-minute warm up, a 60-minute brisk walk, and a 6-minute cool down. People like it because it feels structured enough to follow, but flexible enough to fit into everyday life. Then there's the Japanese interval walking, often called the 3-3 method. That's 3 minutes fast, 3 minutes slow, repeated 5 times. This one actually comes from research groups in Japan studying how to improve cardio fitness in older adults, and the science behind it is strong. You've probably also heard about 12-3-30, walking on a treadmill at a 12% incline at 3 miles per hour for 30 minutes. It's tough, but people love it because it builds leg strength and gets your heart pumping without impact. And finally, there's the classic run walk method, created by running coach Jeff Galloway. You insert short walk breaks into a run, which makes it easier on joints and helps beginners and long distance runners stay consistent. All of these walking methods work for different goals. Whether you want a daily routine, a challenge, or a structured interval plan, you pick the one that matches your lifestyle, your fitness level, and most importantly, something you actually enjoy doing every day. Now let's get more into the details. From tomsguide.com, 2-1 walking rule, otherwise known as interval walking. This method blends low, moderate, and higher effort in simple intervals, typically 2 minutes slow walk, 2 minutes brisk walk, and 1 minute jog or moderate intensity repeated for a session. Interval training, even when done with walking rather than running, makes your body work harder than steady walking alone. This kind of variance elevates heart rate systematically, similar to traditional interval workouts, and can improve cardiovascular endurance and metabolic health by repeatedly challenging your lungs and heart and letting them recover. Interval walking may also boost your metabolism more than steady walking, helping with calorie burn over a shorter span of time and supporting heart and lung health, weight management, and overall fitness. The afterburn effect of interval work, where your body uses more energy even after the workout, is another benefit interval walkers often mention. Even if you begin with faster walking instead of jogging for the 1 minute segment, you still harness interval benefits, and it's an easy gateway to more intense cardio later. From health.com, the 666 Walking Challenge. A viral social trend frames walking as a structured challenge. 6 minute warm up, 60-minute brisk walk, 6 minute cool down, 6 days per week. While this exact structure doesn't come from a single scientific study, it aligns well with established physical activity guidelines. Experts note that walking 60 minutes a day at a brisk pace contributes meaningfully to heart and metabolic health, and regular consistent exercise is linked with lower risk of heart disease, improved blood sugar control, and better weight management. Importantly, the warm up and cool down components are science backed, helping raise blood flow gradually before exercise and calm the body afterward, reducing risk of strain and supporting recovery. The real benefit of this method may be consistency and habit formation. People who commit to regular walking are more likely to see long term improvements in cardiovascular endurance, mood, and general health versus sporadic exercise. 1 hour of brisk walking sits right in the sweet spot for aerobic training, enough to transform mood, metabolism, and overall cardiovascular health. If you want a walking habit that becomes second nature, this method is gold. Even if you can't fit a full hour at once, breaking it into smaller, brisk segments still supports health. The key is sustained, moderate activity. Japanese interval walking, the 3-3 method. One of the most scientifically studied walking formats, according to Forbes.com, often called Japanese walking or interval walking training, involves alternating 3 minutes of brisk walking with 3 minutes of slower recovery walking for about 30 minutes. This pattern, similar to HIIT or high intensity interval training, but at a low impact pace, yields measurable physiological improvements compared to continuous moderate walking. Research highlights include improved cardiovascular fitness, VO2 max increases, which means the heart and lungs become more efficient at delivering oxygen to muscles, lowered systolic blood pressure by up to 8 to 10 points in study participants compared to minimal reductions with steady walking. And according to JapaneseWalking.fit, muscle strength gains, especially in the legs, compared to standard walking, and greater calorie burn and improved metabolic health, including possibly better glucose regulation and insulin sensitivity. According to AARP.com, because of the interval nature, this walk trains both aerobic endurance and muscular engagement without the high impact of running, which is excellent for older adults, beginners, and people returning to fitness. Many walkers find this rhythm mentally engaging, making long term adherence easier than steady pace walks. The Japanese 3-3 method is one of the rare walking routines with decades of research behind it. Participants consistently show lower blood pressure, better endurance, and stronger muscles. If you're picking just one method to try from this episode, the Japanese 3-3 is a top contender. The 12-3-30 or incline treadmill walking. From welltech.com, this method became a viral treadmill routine. 12% incline at 3 miles per hour for 30 minutes. Although not derived from a formal study itself, scientific evidence on inclined walking explains why it's effective. Walking uphill, even at a moderate pace, burns more calories than flat walking, engages major lower body muscle groups like glutes, hamstrings, quads, and calves, and enhances cardiovascular endurance and metabolic function over time. Incline walking can also improve functional strength and balance, translating directly to everyday tasks like climbing stairs or hiking. And from Track.com, research even suggests greater fat utilization during incline walking compared with flat walking or some forms of treadmill running, which makes it appealing if you're focused on weight management. An important note, like any workout, proper pacing and form matter. Incline workouts may initially feel strenuous, and adjustments over time help prevent soreness or injury. This one is a challenge, but for strength, stamina, and calorie burn, it's incredibly effective. Nordic walking or pole assisted walking. From the New York Post, Nordic walking isn't about a specific interval pattern. It uses poles to engage both the upper and lower body. Research and fitness reporting show that compared with regular walking, Nordic walking burns significantly more calories while engaging up to 80 to 90% of the body's muscles. Benefits include enhanced muscular engagement in arms, shoulders, chest, and core, as well as legs, joint support, and reduced impact on hips and knees, making it ideal for older adults or people with joint sensitivity. Potential ancillary benefits like reduced LDL cholesterol and improved mood and mental health. And from verywellhealth.com, boosted cardiovascular health and endurance. Nordic walking also encourages outdoor movement and social engagement, factors linked with positive mental health outcomes. Remember, proper technique maximizes benefits, so beginners might start with instruction or short sessions. When you add poles, you turn walking into a full body workout. It recruits the shoulders, arms, and core, something regular walking simply can't match. Plus, it gets you outdoors, which is a mental health booster all on its own. For a deeper dive in Trekking Poles 101, check out episode 19, where I read an article from rei.com how to use them effectively. The run walk method, popularized by coach Jeff Galloway, The run walk method inserts structured walk breaks during runs. This method is ideal for anyone who wants to start running without feeling like they're dying. A typical beginner pattern might be 30 seconds running, 30 to 60 seconds walking, or 4 minutes running and 1 minute walking. The science indicates that this method reduces injury risk, lowers perceived effort, helps people run longer distances, smooths out heart rate spikes, and makes running accessible to beginners, if that's what you want. Walk breaks aren't cheating, they're a proven way to get faster, go farther, and reduce injury. Power walking. Power walking is simply fast walking with deliberate arm swing and posture. It's underrated, but the benefits are real. It boosts heart rate, strengthens core and hips, improves posture and balance, burns more calories than casual walking, and is great for tight schedules. Think of it as walking, but with attitude. And finally, the classic 10K steps or any step based goal. Even without intervals, inclines, or poles, consistent walking improves longevity, improves mental health, cardiovascular function, sleep, and immune function. Studies show benefits kick in as low as 6,000 to 8,000 steps per day. So, this is the most accessible method of all. Here's what I want you to remember from today's episode. Walking isn't just walking. Small tweaks can turn it into a powerful workout. Intervals make a big difference. Methods like 2-2-1 and 3-3 are not just social media gimmicks, they speed up fitness gains. Incline walking is a quiet powerhouse for strength and cardio. Nordic walking brings the whole body into the equation, and consistency is more important than perfection. The best walking method is the one you'll stick with. Thanks again, listeners, for joining me in another episode of Why Walking Matters, The Science Explained. Remember, links to all articles are always in the podcast description or show notes. If you enjoyed this episode, be kind and share with a friend. And one last note on the walking methods described today. The best methods for beginners are the run walk method, the step goals, and the 666 method. If you're focused on fat loss, the best methods are the 12-3-30 and the Japanese interval walking. For strength and conditioning, the best methods are the incline walking and Nordic walking. And if you're looking to build a habit, go with the 666 method or try tracking up to 10,000 steps a day. And if you're looking to fit walking into your busy schedule, try the 2-2-1 interval or power walking. Until next time, happy walking, listeners.